On stormy winter nights, when the wind howls through the trees, Germanic peoples believed something ancient rolled across the sky. A ghostly host of riders, the dead, the gods, and the restless spirits of winter. This was the Wild Hunt, one of the oldest and most widespread myths in Germanic and European folklore. Today, we'll explore where the Wild Hunt comes from, how it appears in historical sources, which gods were believed to lead it, and why this myth survived for hundreds of years. The Wild Hunt is a mythic phenomenon found across Germanic-speaking Europe, including Scandinavia, Germany, England, and later medieval Christian folklore. It is typically described as a spectral procession racing through the night sky or across the land, especially during winter storms. Witnesses believe the hunt consisted of ghostly riders, howling hounds, souls of the dead, and a supernatural leader at the front of the host. Seeing the Wild Hunt was considered a bad omen, often foretelling war, death, or catastrophe. In many traditions, hearing it was enough to bring fear. Seeing it could mean being taken by the hunt itself. The origins of the Wild Hunt lie deep in pre-Christian Germanic belief. Early Germanic religion placed great importance on ancestor spirits, the dead, and the idea that the boundary between worlds grew thin during winter. Midwinter was believed to be a time when the dead could roam, and storms were interpreted not as random weather, but as supernatural movement. Rather than a single myth, the Wild Hunt appears to have emerged from older beliefs about roaming spirits, ancestral hosts, and divine processions. These ideas long predate Christianity and were later adapted, and not created, by medieval writers. In Norse and later Germanic tradition, the figure most commonly associated with the Wild Hunt is Odin, or wodan in the continental Germanic world. Odin is a god of the dead, war, ecstasy and frenzy, and knowledge and prophecy. These traits align closely with the Wild Hunt's terrifying nature. Odin was believed to ride through the sky on his 8-legged horse Sleipnir, accompanied by the souls of fallen warriors, Valkyries, and spectral beings. During Yule, Odin was said to lead the hunt across the winter sky, a belief reflected in later folklore and medieval accounts. Importantly, Odin did probably not create the Wild Hunt, but he absorbed it, becoming its leader as older beliefs evolved. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Wild Hunt is that Odin is not always its leader. Across Europe, different figures appear at the head of the hunt. Wodan or Odin in Germanic regions, a legendary or cursed king in England, Holda or Pechta, female spirits figures in Alpine folklore, or even Christianized demons or devils in later sources. This variation suggests that the Wild Hunt is older than any single god, adapting to regional beliefs over centuries. The hunt was not tied to one religion, but to place, memory, and the fear of the unseen. As Christianity spread through Europe, the Wild Hunt could not be erased, only reinterpreted. Medieval Christian writers described this as a host of damned souls, led by the devil, or as a punishment for sinful behavior. Yet even in these accounts, the structure of the myth remained intact. A leader, a spectral army, a storm-filled sky. This is a clear example of how Christianity reshaped pagan myths rather than destroying them. The Wild Hunt survived, not as theology, but as folklore. To the Germanic peoples, the Wild Hunt was not just a ghost story. It represented the power of winter, the presence of the dead among the living, and the reminder that humans were not alone in the world. The hunt reinforced social rules. Do not wander at night. Do not disrespect the dead. Do not ignore the gods. It was both a myth and a warning, a way to explain the uncontrollable forces of nature. The Wild Hunt is one of the oldest surviving myths of the Germanic world, older than medieval Christianity, perhaps even older than Odin himself. It is the echo of a time when storms were not weather, but movement, intention, and presence. And when the winter wind howls through the night, the hunt is still remembered. If you enjoyed this exploration of Germanic myth, please subscribe for more tales from the olden days.